There's no point in talking about Linux if I can't edit my videos and record in Linux. I would say the Windows counterpart would be Sony Vegas Pro, and that's saying a lot. Caden Live, I.
Introducing the next revolution in beauty. Get ready to experience a whole new you.
It's you, perfected.
Say goodbye to fine lines and wrinkles and hello to full lips, sparkling eyes, and lashes that never end. And that's just the beginning. Transform your look the way celebrities do with this beauty industry secret that's now available for the first time ever. Introducing Photoshop by Adobe. Finally look the way you've always dreamed. The difference is clear. Just one application of Photoshop can give you results so dramatic, they're almost unrealistic. Use Healing Brush to target blemishes at their source by simply erasing them. ProPixel Intensifying Botanical Hydrojargon Microbead Extract infused with nutritive volumizing technology will leave your face virtually unrecognizable.
My skin feels like plastic.
Take control of your color with Hue Saturation. Use this breakthrough formula to change hair, skin color, brighten eyes, whiten teeth, even adjust your race. Tired of fighting with your shape? Wish you could be a total knockout? Dial in the perfect you with Liquify. Reshape your body without the expense and mess of surgery. Why eat healthy and exercise when you can just look like you do? And the best part is,
it won't rub off.
the results don't lie. Pictures like this are all Photoshop. The celebrity beauty secret used in virtually every major magazine is now available to you. You don't have to rely on a healthy body image or self-respect anymore.
Now that's the power of Photoshop.
There's only one way to look like a real cover girl. Photoshop by Adobe.
Maybe she's born with it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Photoshop.
It's a beautiful world.
Perfect, thank you.
If you really want enlightenment, then just lighten up.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be pretty? Will I be pretty? What comes next? Oh, right. Will I be rich, which is almost pretty depending on where you shop. And the pretty question infects from conception, passing blood and breath into cells. The word hangs from our mother's hearts in a shrill fluorescent floodlight of worry. Will I be wanted, worthy, pretty? But puberty left me this funhouse mirror dryad, teeth set at science fiction angles, crooked nose, face donkey long, and pockmarked where the hormones went, finger painting my poor mother. How could this happen? You'll have porcelain skin as soon as we can see a dermatologist. You sucked your thumb, that's why your teeth look like that. You were hit in the face with a frisbee when you were 6, otherwise your nose would have been just fine. Don't worry, we'll get it all fixed, she would say, grasping my face, twisting it this way, then that, as though it were a cabbage she might buy. But this is not about her. Not her fault. She too was raised to believe the greatest asset she could bestow upon her awkward little girl was a marketable facade. By 16, I was pickled with ointments, medications, peroxides, teeth corralled into steel prongs, laying in a hospital bed, face packed with gauze, cushioning the brand new nose the surgeon had carved. Belly gorged on 2 pints of my own blood I had swallowed under anesthesia, and every convulsive twist of my gut like my body screaming at me from the inside out. What did you let them do to you? All the while, this never-ending chorus droning on and on like the IV needle dripping liquid beauty into my blood. Will I be pretty? Will I be pretty? Like my mother unwinding the gift wrap to reveal the bouquet of daughter her $10,000 bought her. Pretty, pretty. And now I have not seen my own face in 10 years. I have not seen my own face in 10 years, but this is not about me. This is about the self-mutilating circus we have painted ourselves clowns in, about women who will prowl 30 stores and 6 malls to find the right cocktail dress, but who haven't a clue where to find fulfillment or how to wear joy, wandering through life shackled to a shopping bag beneath the tyranny of those 2 pretty syllables. About men wallowing on bar stools, drearily practicing attraction, and everyone who will drift home tonight crestfallen because not enough strangers found you suitably fuckable. This is about my own someday daughter. When you approach me, already stung-stained with insecurity, begging, "Mom, will I be pretty? Will I be pretty?" I will wipe that question from your mouth like cheap lipstick and answer, "No! The word pretty is unworthy of everything you will be, and no child of mine will be contained in 5 letters. You will be pretty intelligent, pretty creative, pretty amazing, but you will never be merely pretty."
And you're seeing that unfolding right now.
And next, I want to remind all of you that there are so many things going on in the world right now around you. It's not about you. It's really not. You take things very personally, whether they're from the people in your life or world events. It's not about you. It's not the evolution of humanity. It's about adjustments in mass consciousness. But hopefully by this point you've already decided not to play in mass consciousness, or at least not letting it play on you anymore.
Things are not always as they seem. Go slowly. Much slower than you think. For things will change, but they're going to change on a schedule that you don't expect. Do not despair with what you see on the news. For the media makes its money by giving you bad news. Do not forget that. Instead, you might turn it off and be quiet and know who you really are.
So these things that are happening are not about you. 90% of your problems really aren't yours. They're about other people, other things. So stop carrying all this on your shoulders and enjoy this year. And remember, this is the greatest opportunity right now to invite in your soul self.
And that is an awareness. That becomes a larger awareness.
It's similar to the ice is beginning to thaw, and there's more fluidity in the moving around in the water than there was in the rigidity of the ice. And as these vibrations raise up, many of the beliefs, considerations, thoughts, habits, reactionary responses that we have held are now starting to just fall away. In the shift, there is something that really is extraordinary. It's as if the universe knows you don't know where you stored all of your not okayness. You know, we walk around, I'm not attractive, I'm not smart, I'm not intelligent, I don't fit, I'm never going to succeed, I'm not okay. In that not okayness, every one of us has found that we don't like it. It doesn't feel good, it's threatening, it's uncomfortable. And so what we've done with that not okayness is we've kind of put it behind us in a field called unconsciousness.
You know what's racing through many of your heads right now. Many of you are saying, well, I just want a little bit more money. I want a little bit more ease. I don't want to have to worry about tomorrow. I want my relatives to stop bothering me. Those are incidental. Those are actually rather meaningless. So I'm going to push you, and part of my whole intent of working with all of you right now is to push you, and I'm saying, but what do you really, really want? What I would choose would be clarity. Clarity. Because many of you are walking around in a fog, the fog of mass consciousness, the fog in the lack of your own decisions or directions or knowing what's going to happen. I would ask for clarity and make that choice clear. Demand clarity in your life. It's actually already here. It's about having the clarity to understand that, to stop working at it so hard, to do some breathing, to accept that without the expectation, and then to just live it.
So one of the things is occurring, and it's like saying to the caterpillar, you're just going to go to sleep for a little while and you're going to wake up being a butterfly. There is no way that caterpillar can grasp that concept. And yet, that is where humanity is at this moment.
If you're going through life numb and blind, not really sure if you want to die or live, you're living in a neutral state of being or an empty state of being. Therefore, that's exactly the kind of energy you're going to get, a kind of a nothing, neutral, nothing happens, procrastinating energy. But there are tremendous energies to serve you if you make a choice.
Ponder the messages that you've heard today. Ponder them personally. You might take a moment and be quiet. You might even be brave enough to say, "Dear God, is this really true?" You might even say, "If this is true, give me a sign." If you do that, you're starting a dialogue with that which is inside you, which has been waiting for you to contact that part of you which is the higher self all your life. You might say there's been a handout which is yours all your life to you.
Clarity. Many of you walking in a fog, confused, not knowing what. You make that strong choice for clarity. You take a deep breath, and then you let it go. You stop focusing on it, and suddenly you start becoming more clear about how energy works and why you're here and how to really affect change in your life. So I would say yes, absolutely, clarity. Let's make this the year of clarity.
You know, I think back to the Berlin Wall. There was no way that wall was going to fall. And then at the 59th second, it fell. And the next day, it was a wonderful party. And a month later, it was as if there never had been a wall. That's what you're about to experience.
So what you do is you turn off the machine, sit for a moment, ponder it, sit for more than a moment. Can you be quiet and feel that which is truth inside you? And if you can, I challenge you to start the process of finding the divinity inside, because we're there. And we'll take that hand and pull you along. And you'll never be sorry you did. And so it is.
You determine how your day goes. If you want to have a good day, all you have to do is have a good day. Really, you have the potential to be happy. You have the potential to be anything. We can do anything we want to. We can... anything. It's a part of life. Life is a learning experience, and It's gonna be rough, but it's really easy to get through. I mean, it's not easy, but it's gonna take some work. I mean, you just take time to think, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. That's the only question I can answer for you. You can do anything.